Hello, my fellow witches and wizards! This is Mloentje, and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. In the previous episode, we finally unlocked our invisibility spell, which is, well, it came in use already pretty big, because I've been looting a couple chests and selling my wardrobe, giving me a big bundle, well, not really a big bundle of cash, but enough cash to actually, well, start buying stuff, right? And the first thing we kind of want to check out, and hopefully we can get there soon, is how we can craft our own potions, because we are out of healing potions and I needed them all in the previous episode. That was one hell of a fight and I was rather bad, I do have to say. Let's see what Fig has to say this time. Domes and tribulations. Okay. Oh, the headmaster is here as well.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
So it's Professor... I thought it was the headmaster. It's Professor
What?
Black.
That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Yeah, perhaps
Fair
it is.
enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
Okay. What can you find in this book?
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain.
Probably
Now
the
I have to
missing
take
pages.
it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them?
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
Okay, sounds pretty good, of course.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions.
Yes.
There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty
That's-
to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return.
Hell yes, this
and
is
don't neglect
exactly
your
what
friends.
I want.
You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Or how much I can actually, well, trust them. Like, holy crap, he actually... I think he's in bigger trouble than he actually wants to be. So what is the next part? Potions. Come on, give me potions. So potions, guys, and a second spell bar. Those are like the 2... well, invisibility was like the first thing I kind of wanted. But now potions
Meet
and...
me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Nazi just sent you an outpost request to meet her in the Lower Hogsfield at Hamlet. How does she know about it? Like, I only told 2 people. Somebody's a blabbermouth. Maybe I should have kept my mouth shut. So this is the world map. Map of the most of the map is covered by fog, limited what you can see. Okay. Hamlets are small communities throughout the world. This is the hamlet Lowers Hogsfield. Hamlet provides new opportunities for vendors, blue flames, and side quests and collectibles. Okay. As you explore, you will remove fog and reveal more of the map, unveiling new opportunities like hamlets, dungeons, bandit camps,
Professor Fig and Weasley
many other
have asked
locations.
that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Okay. Avoiding attacks by dodge rolling. Yeah, that might actually be a good one. Successfully avoid enemy attacks by dodge rolling. Cast Incendio on enemies. I think this is like just a quest we can do whenever. We actually get a spell from that. I did the Herbology class taught by Professor Garlic in the greenhouses. That's the one I'm gonna go on. I wanna make sure that I can actually craft the potions, guys. I think that is gonna be the most beneficial one for me for now.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello.
Hello.
Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
We look like two peas in a
Look
pod.
forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb.
Bouncing bulb.
Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Of course, it's in the
Accio.
game. That's the one that screams, right?
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Yeah, you can pass out, right? Oh, that's what they were
Now,
for.
everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Full mandrake. Why are the students screaming? Oh, they broke the glass!
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil!
Pot mandrake? How? Okay. There you go. Holy crap, that was noisy.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
Yeah.
Reparo!
Ah, isn't magic like easy?
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go.
That was it?
Splendid work, everyone.
It was.
Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Professor Garlic?
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I kind of enjoyed it.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Okay.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
So,
This
plant
year's
Dittany
restorative
seeds at the
properties
potting
make it
table.
A vital
A small
ingredient in the
plant or
Wiggenweld
potting table
potion,
unlocked.
as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Are you gonna supervise me? Okay. Interact. Select the available seeds to begin planting. Once the seeds have been planted, the plant will take time to grow before being ready to harvest. So, Dittany. Okay. Ready in 10 minutes. Yield is 5. The leaves of this medicinal herb are used in Wiggenweld potion. Dittany seed can be purchased at the Magic Neep and can be grown in pots of any size. Okay. So you can add fertilizer to this plant to increase its yield. You can create fertilizer by conjuring dung composter. Okay. So what do I do now? Wait till minutes?
Well done!
Okay.
Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Here, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Okay. So who's gonna accompany me at the other green? Oh, there he is.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead.
Okay, up the stairs we go.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomp. Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry. Nurse Blaney put it back on. Trust me. You do not want to go through that.
Okay.
Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. And they'll do the rest.
Attack the target dummy with a chomping cabbage? How the hell do I do that? Tab, but I don't have anything. Hold tab and tab open to open the tool wheel and assign the Chinese. Oh, okay. And now then tap to use your assigned tool.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
Okay.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
True. Sure, but that's just a dummy. I was imagining it already. I suppose they could come in handy. I was imagining it already.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Okay, so
take your time.
Now I have
see you back in
stuff
class.
to actually throw at. Can I pick up more? Kind of wanna. So I can actually hold more. So tap and then brewing time yields endurance potion and enhances drinkers' defense by covering them with a durable. Okay, and then we've got mounts as well, brooms, flying mounts, and riding mounts. Venomous Tentacle, Mandrake, Invisibility Potion, Thunder Brew, Focus Potion, and Maxima Potion. So these are basically... I probably need to reassign that button to somewhere else, because tab is on the other side of my keyboard, and it might come on. Kind of want to loot everything here now while I'm at it. Where is the professor? Oh, got some more collectibles here. Down, right? Yeah.
The edges mustn't curl and turn. And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
What happened to Mr. Clopton? And I have a feeling... No, I can't pick up that one. Professor?
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Don't care much for plants, honestly, as am I. Plants offer so much. I kind of want to be on good terms with her.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Well, of course. And there we go. Quest completed. Herbology class. Seems 4 minutes.
Really relishing their new pots. Only
Reached level 11. Really nice. So what is next on the list? I kind of want to wait here and kind of want to grow a couple more, because I'm gonna need them to actually craft potions, right? And it's 10 minutes. What we can actually do another quest in the meantime. So if we go quest, potion class. The next class I must attend is potions. It's taught by Professor Sharp. Well, I might as well actually go to this one, right? That way I can actually make a couple potions, perhaps already.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As 5th years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
He's kind of upset that it's not healing his leg properly. Kind of feel. Okay. So grind the
Use
leaf.
a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Okay. Seems I'm doing
Please be
it right.
meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
So a pinch of dittany. Okay. Adds Horklump juice. Okay. 2 drops. Or 5 drops. And stir the cauldron. Alright. I'm pretty good at this. I do have to say. That was not hard at all. Somebody's gonna screw up.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
And I'm already done.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done.
It isn't?
And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients.
Well, thank you.
Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
He actually seems like a pretty good professor.
My
So,
parents
yeah.
considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Why do you want to? Garrett Weasley. Oh, a Weasley? You heard correctly.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'm not sure that's a good idea. I can get you that feather. Yeah, sure, let's make friends.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Kinda feel that is already kind of a mistake. Ashwinder egg. Okay. There's only one Fwooper feather. He's gonna miss it. He's definitely gonna miss that. And mongrel fur. Okay. Got a note here as well. And a chest. Solar protection spectacles. So yeah, already went into town and actually sold everything. Subject at Borgen and Burks. Borgen and Burks has had an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more orders to join those that have already been watching the shop. You are amongst the new additions. Further instructions to follow. Oh, he's actually an Auror. Is there anything else I can loot in here? Doesn't look like it.
Your potion station's organized and free of clutter.
And where's my... Alright.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
He's gonna do it in this class. The professor is gonna know that...
Proficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Okay. Brew potions from unlocked recipes at the potion station. Recipes and ingredients can be purchased from select shops. Ingredients may also be grown and found in the wilds. So potion station, we've got the Endurus potion, Ashwinder egg, and mongrel fur. Brewing time 30 seconds, yield 1 bottle. So we throw both in, and then we basically wait 30 seconds. Okay. There we go. Let's pick up the 1 bottle. All right. I think that should
And
do
now
it.
we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it! Again.
Dragon tongue! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
Ooh.
Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Oh, crap.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry about that. I don't know what you mean. Yeah, he already knows.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson.
Yeah,
As
okay.
for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in Herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Okay, kinda makes sense.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
And there we go. Quest complete. Potions class. Really, really nice. And we got some more XP for that.
My robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
Where do we need to go next? Next? We're gonna have to see about that in the next episode, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up here. If you want to see more of my quest progression on my Let's Play here in Hogwarts Legacy or any other game I might play on my channel, just hit that subscribe button, guys. It would always help out a lot. I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.